YieldMax ETFs is going to short MSTR. But then you might ask, how is YieldMax going to short MSTR? Oh, we got a brand new ETF that is just going to do that. So in today's video, I'm going to show you if this is a good idea. And should you ever consider buying this ETF, or should you never ever come closer to this ETF? Because I have my personal opinion and also opinion based on the performance evidence. This is a brand new ETF and the ticker symbol is WNTR. I'll just call it Winter YieldMax Short MSTR Option Income Strategy ETF. The name just reminds me of winter. The phrase was used in Game of Thrones. If you've seen that series, winter is coming, meaning the bad thing is coming, the White Walkers are coming. So this is pretty much it, because this ETF might be a disaster ETF. But you need to know before make conclusion to whether you should buy or you should stay away from it. This is an ETF just came out. It's not officially out yet on the market, but this is the first time you might hear about this, because this is just breaking news. Performance, there's nothing there. Distribution, of course, there's no distribution there. But what I can tell you is going to have a huge distribution because of nature of MSTR volatility. And this being a short ETF is going to write puts. Fund overview: YieldMax Short MSTR Option Income Strategy ETF, WNTR, is an actively managed ETF that seeks to generate monthly income from synthetic cover puts strategy on MSTR while providing indirect short exposure to the share price of MSTR. And I'm going to show you how MSTR has performed. And I know most people are familiar with MSTY. This is an ETF from YieldMax ETF that have exposure to MSTR, which is a stock. So you're going to have two ETFs. The first one is going to have MSTY, which is an ETF that write cover call strategy on MSTR stock. Now you're going to have another ETF which shorts that. Winter seeks to benefit when the MSTR share price decreases. However, Winter's potential corresponding benefit from decreasing in the MSTR share price is limited. Meaning, if MSTR goes down, this ETF is supposed to climb, but if MSTR keeps going down, this ETF will go just to a certain point. Winter seeks to manage potential losses if the MSTR share price experiences significant gains by purchasing out of the money call options. Remember, when you short a stock, when that stock go up in price, that means your ETF or your short position is going to decline. So YieldMax is going to run out of the money call options to protect you from not losing all your money whenever the MSTR is going to climb up. The loss capping works only if MSTR share price rises to or above the strike price of the purchasing out of the money call option. If the MSTR share price increases but stays below the strike price of the options, Winter will incur losses proportionate to this price increase, which may be up to 100% of your investment. Hear that out. That's why I'm not a big fan of short ETFs. And YieldMax has a bunch of short ETFs, and none of them have really performed any good. Investment objective: the fund primary investment objective is to seek current income. The fund secondary investment objective is to seek inverse or opposite exposure to the share price of common stock of MicroStrategy Incorporated, MSTR, or underlying security, subject to a limit on potential investment gain. Fund information: YieldMax Short Option Income Strategy. Ticker symbol is WNTR. Fund inception is March 26, 2025. It was incepted today. Of course, it's coming to the market tomorrow. I'll show you on Yahoo Finance the trading history of it. Primary exchange is going to be New York. Fund MER, management expense ratio, is 1%. Net assets is 20. These 20 indicate the price when it comes out, but from what I can see, this is going to come around $50. Whenever a fund is incepted, YieldMax always display $20, but lately most of their ETFs comes at $50. So I would assume this ETF, when it comes out tomorrow, is going to be $50. But don't quote me on that. It might be $20 or it might be $50. I'm not 100% sure because the ETF is not officially trading yet. But tomorrow it's going to trade. And if you want more information and update on this ETF and how much it's going to pay, make sure you subscribe to this channel, hit the belly button. You can get all notification. And As usual, if you like this content, you may as well just smash the like button so you can help me in algorithm to grow this channel even bigger. Top 10 holding for this ETF is going to have a bunch of put option on MSTR. So there's the first put option here at strike at 3:30 on May 16, 2025. There is a call option at 4:50 on May 16, 2025. So they put two strategies here, put and call. Put option at strike at 3:30 and up to 4:30. This is a call. When you make a put, it's always down, and when you put a call, it's always up a price, because call, you're saying the stock is going to go up, and put option, you're saying the stock is going to go down. They have another position on March 28th, 2025. This is a put option at 295. They have another put option at 3:15 that also a strike on 28th of March 2025. They have last position here for May 16, 2025. So those are the holdings. Pretty much they're just going to run a bunch of options. And whenever premium they're going to make from these calls, that's how they're going to pay you. So hopefully, because of nature of MSTR being a volatile stock, I think the yield might be higher. This is a question came up on one of the comments. Where can you purchase these YieldMax ETFs? If you live in the United States, of course, you can buy from any of their brokerage. These are some of the brokerage that YieldMax has listed. There's a Charlie Schwab, SoFi, Robinhood, E-Trade, Ameritrade, Fidelity, Interactive Broker, Weibo, Sogotrade. If you live in Canada, you also can buy these ETFs from any of the major brokerage house. If you live in Europe, where can you buy YieldMax ETFs? YieldMax has launched a brand new European version, and I'm going to make a video just specific for that. So if you're a person from Europe or another country in European zone, make sure you watch my next video, or at least you subscribe to this channel. Whenever I release a new video about European, how can you buy YieldMax in Europe, you'll be able to know. As I've mentioned, this ETF was incepted today. Inception always happens after the market. Next day, which is be tomorrow, this ETF will start trading on New York Stock Exchange, and the price is going to be either 20 or 50. That's to be seen. Just watch this ETF if you're interested to buy a short, especially for people who have a lot of MSTR. Maybe you can have this one as your collateral, even though I don't suggest having this ETF because I think short ETFs are just horrible. Some of you might know MSTR, which is MicroStrategy Incorporated. The price today is $3.29. It went down at $3.66. That's $12. 52-week range is between 101 to 543. So you can see it's very volatile. If you stretch, say, 5 years, you can see how crazy this ETF can be. So let's say if this ETF falls down to $200, then winter ETF is going to make a lot of money. But the way MSTR goes, because has invested heavily in a crypto, I really can bet against this stock because MSTR is one of the best performing stock within these 52 weeks. As for distribution for this ETF, first is going to be added on Group D. So these are the groups that pay monthly distributions. It's not going to be on a weekly pair. Now, if you invest in this ETF, that means you're going to receive your distribution every 4 weeks. Because of nature of MSTR stock, I'm assuming this ETF is going to pay huge distributions. And we have evidence for that because we have MSTY, which is an ETF that write cover call on MSTR stock, and MSTY pays huge distributions. So I'm assuming this one is going to do the same, but that's to be seen. Again, if you like this type of content, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and share with someone you think this video might help. That's all I have for today's update. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next video. Bye bye.